If you like being outside and outdoors like I do, but you hate mosquitoes, there's really only one weapon that works, and I'm going to show you what it is. Hey everybody, I'm back out here at Markham Park once again. All right, I have my secret weapon here. Do you know what it is yet? If you guessed Thermacell, you are correct. So Thermacell is an interesting product. It comes in two different styles. This is the USB rechargeable style. And there's another one that looks almost kind of like a flashlight that you would hold. And it has replaceable butane cartridges that uses a butane liquid fuel. I like the kind that's USB rechargeable. I can just plug this in and charge it. But if I was going to be out camping for more than a couple of days, or if I was going to be camping away from the car where I can't recharge anything up, the replaceable butane fuel canister model might be better. This is a fuel canister from Thermacell. We take this magnetically held on lid off of the top. We place our little canister down inside the top like this. And then I remove this little cap that keeps it from drying out. That liquid travels up into this wick. And then all I need to do is hold this down and turn it on. Well, apparently it would have been very clever of me to make sure it was charged before coming out here today. However, we're safe because I have my USB battery bank and I have the proper adapter. Uses the old style USB, I don't know what these were called, USB A or B or micro USB or something like that, little micro USB. So I'll plug this into my battery bank now. And now I can turn this on. That sound means it's on and working, and that will keep bugs away. Now, it is not necessarily meant for extremely windy days. And I would say this is right on the edge of being a little too windy for this. The fumes that are put out as the heating element atomizes the liquid, they're supposed to create a 15-foot or so diameter area around you to keep bugs away. And there is a little bit of a breeze today. The rule of thumb is if the breeze is strong enough to keep the bugs away, you don't need this. And if the breeze is still enough that the bugs come around, it's time to use the Thermacell. So I've tried citronella candles, I've tried tiki torches, I've tried DEET and off, and some of that stuff works and some of it doesn't seem to work very well. But Thermacell works. It works. And you can tell because all of the really serious camping channels where the guys actually go out and actually camp, they all use Thermacell. They're not spraying themselves down with off. Just get a Thermacell, set it up nearby. This will run for 12 hours off of this USB charge. Now, how does it do it? It uses that liquid and atomizes it. Of course, you know, now as I start talking, the wind just picks up like crazy. It's been completely dead calm. If it's not the landscapers with their two-stroke powered leaf blowers, it's the wind. Anyway, it'll go for 12 hours. The liquid that is used in there does not have DEET in it, so you're probably tempted to say, oh, it's not going to work now. That's not going to work. The USB models has a liquid in it called metofluorin, and the butane fuel-powered ones have a liquid inside of them called methrin. Both of these are synthesized in a lab type they're not a natural ingredient. They're synthesized by Thermacell, but it uses the same molecule that's found in chrysanthemums. For some reason or other, chrysanthemums keep mosquitoes away. So if you don't want mosquitoes in your backyard, plant chrysanthemums. If you have a green thumb. I don't know if I could grow chrysanthemums or not. It's hard enough to say it, much less grow them. And the only other thing to keep in mind is that Thermacell fumes, they're not toxic. They don't hurt us. They don't hurt pets, but they are bad for bees. If you're thinking this is going to be perfect for keeping the mosquitoes off of me while I'm out checking my hives and taking care of my bees, no. This stuff is bad for bees, so you don't want to use this stuff anywhere that there are beneficial beehives, okay? So there you go. That is your product usage message. Thermacell, if you're a serious camper. If you're going to be out away from electricity, etc., I would get the kind that looks more like a flashlight and uses those butane fuel canisters. If you're just going to be out car camping or someplace that has an electrical plug and you can charge up a USB guy, this little guy's perfect. Just set it on your local little table around you. As you can see, it works great with a battery backup. When I ran out of juice on this thing, because I wasn't smart enough to charge it before coming out to make a video at Mark and Park. So there you go. It's up and running, folks. Thermacell. That's all I got for you. And there's not a whole lot more to say other than if you like this kind of video, be sure you're subscribed. If you think you know better and know of a better object or chemical or product, I would love to hear about it down in the comments. Please don't just tell me I heard about this stuff. If you don't really know from personal experience, don't say something that's going to steer somebody away from Thermacell, because it really works. It's not expensive. Those little refills are very affordable. You may have your own favorite product or your own favorite chemical or spray or something. That's fine. If it works for you, that's fine. If it's something you really know about, that's fine. But Thermacell, that's the stuff right there. All right, folks, be sure to drop a like at the end of the video down there and check out memberships on YouTube. If you want to pay for a cup of coffee for me, I would love to have it. But no pressure. All right, I'll see you in the next video.